Hi everyone, here's my carotid protocol. We're going to start with the aortic arch. The biggest difference down here versus everything up there that looks pretty much the same, it is pretty much the same, is that on our right side we're going to have this brachiocephalic or innominate artery. This is going to then bifurcate into our right common carotid and our subclavian, whereas on the left side, our left common carotid comes straight off of the aortic arch, and our left subclavian also comes straight off of the aortic arch. So that's important to notate. But from there, we have our common carotids. Our common carotids are typically going to display a waveform that may take on the characteristics of both the ICA and the ECA, such as having, maybe a high peak systolic, a diastolic notch, as well as a higher end diastolic velocity, as the ICA has a higher end EDV, and our ECA will display a high resistive waveform with a diastolic notch and a low EDV. We're going to get to the bulb after our common carotids. And typically our ECA is going to be medial and anterior to our ICA, and it will always have the superior thyroid branch coming off of it. If you're a little unsure as to which one is which, we can look at the type of waveform. ICA is going to have this low resistive waveform. ECA is going to have a high resistive waveform. ICA, again, is typically posterior and lateral to the ECA. And ECA is going to have that, superior thyroid branch. But if you are still unsure, because sometimes they can be switched and we can't always see everything, you can always do a temporal tap on the ECA, and you're going to see this kind of wave within your spectral waveform. But comparing the two, we have low resistive, high end diastolic. For the ICA and ECA, we have this high PSV, low EDV, and a diastolic notch. From there, we come down into our subclavians, and then we go up into our vertebrals. These are our transverse processes because you're really just kind of getting clips of the vertebral artery. The vertebral artery is going to display something most similar to an ICA, and that we have that low resistive forward flow, high end diastolic velocity. And that is everything.